Bienvenidos a mi cocina. Welcome to mi cocina, where I like to say, mi cocina es tu cocina. Today, we are going to be making baby back ribs. We're going to be cooking this bad boy in the Instant Pot. Now, I like to make these bad boys in an oven. I've done these things also, these ribs, on the grill, but I like to use the Instant Pot because when I do, I can make it so quick. And sometimes when you got a big family and you got a lot of things going on, fast food is best. Now, I fell in love with baby back short ribs, strangely enough, in Colombia. I know you're thinking, what? Yeah, there was this place in Colombia and it was called Mr. Ribs. And in Bogota, Colombia. And I would go there with my family, of course. And they served these ribs. They were very delicious. But I always thought there could be something more. Something was missing. And I have to say, the way I make it blows their ribs out of the water. Now, you'll probably say, well, you live in Texas, so of course, it's probably in your DNA. And maybe that's what it is. In any case, what we're going to do today is we're going to take these baby back ribs. We are going to add black pepper. We are going to add chili powder and paprika, some salt, and of course some garlic pepper. And then we're going to put those into the pot. We're going to cook them for a little bit, then put them in the oven so they can crisp up on the top side, and throw on some barbecue sauce that we're going to be making right here. So if you want to see how to make this, well then just follow me and I'll show you. Come along. First things first, let's take this out of the bag. I bought this at my local HEB store, and I think they produce some really good cuts of beef. Now what I like to use is this tray here. That way it keeps all the seasonings from splattering all over the table. Got my 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, and I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon here, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of paprika. It's the 1 tablespoon rub method. Not hard. Easy for the people who are struggling with math. There we go. And chili powder, 1. Now for the black pepper. And we keep on doing it, so it takes forever. But cracked black pepper tastes so much better than black pepper that you just buy. It's already ground. Believe me, this has a lot more flavor. Now, this will be, the more black pepper you add, the spicier it gets. So by the way, that's what you need to think about. Don't think about red chili. The red chili doesn't really add to the flavor. It doesn't add to the spice. It's the black pepper. All right, I think that's ready. Mix it up. Here we go. That's good. Smells good. Now we're gonna put it on the front side and on the back side. Flip it over. Flip it over again. Make sure that everything is covered. You got the tips here, it's not covered. And if you run out, you can always make more. It's super easy. It's 1 of each. 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 1/4 teaspoon, whatever it is. It's just 1 of each. All right, now I'm gonna put a tray over, bring in our Instant Pot, and we are gonna make sure that we have our Instant Pot trivet on the inside, and we're gonna add 2 cups of water at the bottom. Now I'm gonna take the meat and roll it inside, meat on the inside, and place it on the trivet like that. There we go. I want to make sure that it stays upright because when I open it up, I don't want it to touch the liquid on the bottom of the bowl. If it opens up a little bit, if it flops out and touches the sides, that's fine. But I want to make sure that it does not get the water, because if it gets into the water, then it's going to braise, and it's not the kind of feel, texture, or the way it cooks is not the same. Now we're cleaning the edge to get a good seal on the top of this Instant Pot. All right, let's put this. All right, let's put the top on. Makes nice sound, nice cute sounds. Close it. Let's set the pressure level on high. We're gonna pressure cook it for 25 minutes. And now we wait. Now we're gonna get the sauce going. We need a cup of the yellow stuff, a cup worth. A 1/4 cup of honey. And that's about right. 1/4 cup of vinegar. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 1, 2, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. That's about right. Maybe a little more. So 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Two. And because I like hot sauce, a little bit more for good measure. Oh yeah. Mix it up and let it simmer. All right. Now that we have everything going the way we want, we've got the sauce warming up on the stove. We're gonna go ahead and line the sheet so we don't make too much of a mess. And our meat is ready. Let me show you that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Holy cow, it looks great. All right, so take this out carefully. And by carefully, I mean without burning your hands. All right. So the meat is pretty much fall off the bone. We want to make sure that it doesn't fall off the bone yet. I'm going to carefully put it on the rack. There we go. How it's pulling away from the bones. Woo, looks good. Now on top of this, we're going to put our sauce. Our own barbecue sauce. This is a South Carolina sauce. So it's a mustard sauce. We're going to put it on here. Now the oven has been preheated to 400 degrees and we're going to put it in that oven and let it cook for another 10 minutes. And the idea is to make this skin crisp. The outside of these barbecue ribs get nice and crispy, and let this barbecue sauce just really penetrate into the meat. Now, this is edible. Eatable. It's edible as is. You could eat it right now. But with this sauce on it, and with that extra 10 minutes, this is gonna be amazing. All right, into the oven. 20 minutes in the oven, and that's what you get. Doesn't that look beautiful? It smells amazing. This house smells amazing. My wife is plant-based, and she still says this house smells amazing. Whoa. I'm gonna let this rest for about 5 more minutes. Then we're gonna cut into this and see how delicious it is. All right, we've waited 5 minutes. Now it's time to put this and cut it. Here we go. Pull out my trusty cutting board. There we go. Doesn't that look beautiful? My goodness. All right, that bone just popped right out. Isn't that nice? Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Let's see if we can get it on tape. Oh, it's so juicy. Oh man, look at that. Juicy. All right, I'm gonna get my son down here. He's my rib expert. Oh yeah. Rib and rib. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Okay, my friends, this was pretty delicious. I mean, the smell in the house is amazing. My son is just right around the corner. He is trying to get in to eat the rest of these ribs, and I'm gonna put a little bit extra of this sauce, amazing South Carolina mustard sauce, on these ribs. You saw how moist they were. How amazing is that, right? Okay, here we go. Now for the bite. Oh. First thing that hits my mouth is the mustard and the vinegar. of the barbecue sauce. It's amazing because it pairs so well with the sweet flavor of the pork. I love it. I love it. Many times, baby back ribs, pork baby back ribs will be too sweet. I don't like sweet pork, but the barbecue sauce that we made today, South Carolina mustard sauce, makes a perfect pairing for this piece of meat. This is perfect for summertime, and we are in summertime. Are you looking for a 4th of July dish? This is it, my friends. Super easy. 25 minutes in the Instant Pot, 10 minutes in the oven, and it's done. If you had friends dropping in and on surprise, you could make ribs, and not like all day long ribs. It's only less than 1 hour. That's right. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what kind of barbecue you like, what kind of ribs you like. Who knows? I may make your ribs later, your recipe later. So anyway, thanks so much for dropping in. Tell your friends about this channel and tell me about you. I want to know. I want to connect with you. Thanks so much. And remember, mi cocina es tu cocina. See ya.